Hello and welcome back to my channel, friends. I'm so happy you all are here. Today's video is going to be huge. We're doing an extreme pantry transformation. I wanted to show you guys how bad my pantry was before we dove right in. I've been on this journey of decluttering and doing a ton of spring cleaning, and I have been avoiding this pantry like crazy, but today we're going to tackle it. And overall, it took me about 6 hours to transform. So make sure you stick around until the end of the video because it is going to turn out so good. Now, of course, I'm going to need somewhere to put all these things while I go through and organize and sort. So I cleared off my dining room table and I'm going to utilize my kitchen island as well. So I cleared off that space and I'm going to start at the bottom here and then work my way up. And ideally, I would have loved to just do a couple shelves at a time, but honestly, I was just at the point I wanted to just knock this out and get it over with. So we're going to tackle this whole pantry in today's video. So I'm going to clear off the more large, chunkier items here off the floor and then work our way up shelf by shelf. I knew a lot of these snacks could stand to be thrown out. When I go through a few of these shelves, you'll notice me tossing some food, and we do love to go camping, and sometimes we bring extra food home with us and then it doesn't get eaten here at home. So a lot of it was just stale and waste. So as I'm going through emptying out this pantry, I'm kind of taking note in my head what can stay and what can go.
Let's be honest, sounds like home. Still I'm here alone and I'm calling your phone.
I am also sharing Double the Motivation today, and this video is in collaboration with my sweet friend ALEAH Martins, and she has a cleaning channel here on YouTube as well. So even though I'm providing you all with pantry organization in a more specific area in my home, she's me doing some catch-up cleaning around her house. And I know you guys will love her, so that's why we wanted to come together on today's video. She is my sweet Canadian friend just to the north of me, and she's also a mama to 3, so we can relate on a lot of levels when it comes to kids making messes in the home. So if you guys have never checked out ALEAH, I will have her channel linked down below. I know you guys will really enjoy her channel. She's been doing YouTube for a little bit longer than me, and I just look up to her so much, and she's just a kind soul. So definitely go check out ALEAH when you're done watching today's video, and make sure you let her know that I sent you. We are only a few shelves into this pantry, and look how much stuff I pulled out of here. Now, I probably should do this more often. I do this maybe about once a year, and I do my best always in the beginning to keep it together. But you know how life is, everything kind of looks nice for a while, and then it just kind of tails off and it turns into a huge mess again. So I'm kind of giving myself a clean slate, and we're going to start back over, but I'm always blown away by how much stuff we can actually fit into this pantry. My husband came home from work, so he was able to jump in and help me with a lot of the bulkier items here on the top shelf, like the alcohol bottles. I put him up on the ladder and he was handing them down to me, and I was putting them on the counter. And so we were able to kind of knock out the rest of this pantry pretty quickly, emptying it out. And these shelves were so disgusting, like they were dusty from when we had construction on our flooring. There was just a heavy layer of dust, even here in the pantry. And so this has really been on my mind to come in here and just get everything dusted off and wiped down, because that's the last thing you want to think about is like dust being on top of your food and the packaging and everything. It was just freaking me out. So that was definitely a motivation to come in here and get this done today.
On my own so bravely, steady steps on the ground, hate me, but I ain't never coming down, never coming down. Lately, I've been dancing on my own so bravely, steady steps on the ground, hate me, but I ain't never coming down, never coming down. 'Cause lately, I've been dancing on my own so bravely. To this, I don't know how to act, don't know how to adapt to this situation.
It is just mind-blowing how kids' sticky fingerprints can get in every inch of your house. I can see all of their little filthy little prints here on the inside of this framing in the door, and I'd never seen this before, so it's definitely worth it alone to come in here and do a nice deep clean, because the kids, I think, have just been like hanging off of this door frame when they've been in here like looking for a snack. You just kind of go in the pantry and you stare and you try and figure out, okay, what do I want to eat? I think that's where those came from, and I'd never noticed them before. So I also saw some on the door, so we're gonna get into all of the cracks and get all the dust that is settled in and get all the fingerprints finally cleaned up.
Inside my mind is getting all too loud, I get scared. Not used to this, not prepared. Not used to this, not prepared.
I wanted to show you guys the pieces of the broken tile that were settled onto the shelves in here. Now, we had a little bit of a situation when we did our flooring a couple months ago, and they weren't supposed to demo the tile, and they did, and we ended up with a huge mess in our home, and I'm still finding broken tile everywhere. So I'm really glad I took the time to come in here, because all this dust and broken tile was just settled onto the shelves where we keep our food.
You're getting into my brain. 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 I feel emotionally drained. You're getting into my brain. You're getting into my brain.
The pantry is all ready to be restocked, so it's now time to go through all of this food and just toss anything that was expired or stale, because maybe it was open and shoved in here and forgotten about. I hate throwing stuff away like this, but it really needs to be done. And to be honest, a huge part of me going through the pantry right now is to eliminate this happening. So as much as I hate throwing good food, well, it's not good food, it's bad food now, but it went to waste because a lot of the times you don't know that you already have something, or you can't see something that's already open and ends up going bad. So I'm really happy that I will have a nice clean slate to go through and see what I have, and then I can go to the store later and then kind of restock the pantry, and then we will have way less waste.
The hard way. too close. I'm a wild one, I'm alright, love on my own. You probably think I'm hurting, but darling, I'll be fine. It's just a little heartbreak, when heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm broken, I swear that I'm alright. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm hurting, right? But cowgirls don't cry.
Something I've always wanted to do was to put my seasonings and my spices into their own little glass jars and put labels on them. So I'm going to use my Dymo that I've already had for a long time. And I bought these spice jars probably last spring, and I'm just now getting around to organizing all my spices. And it maybe took me 15 minutes total to do this, and it feels really, really good, and they came out so beautiful.
Anyone get too close? I'm a wild one, I'm alright, love on my own. You probably think I'm hurting, but darling, I'll be fine. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm broken, I swear that I'm alright. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm hurting. Ooh, but cowgirls don't cry. Cowgirls don't I'm not letting anyone get too close. I'm a wild one, I'm alright, love on my own. You probably think I'm hurting, but darling, I'll be fine. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm broken, I swear that I'm alright. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm hurting. Ooh, cowgirls don't cry.
Now I'm keeping this pantry makeover extremely budget friendly, so I popped out over to the Dollar Tree and to Ross. Luckily mine are 5 minutes up the road and they're right next door to each other, so I went into Dollar Tree and got a bunch of these new shelf liners. My old ones had just had it, so I peeled those off of the shelves and tossed them. I also got a few new cleaning supplies and a couple things for our trailer, which we will be going out there in my next video in case you guys are new here. But I got a few organizational things. Dollar Tree is definitely a great place to go when you're looking for bins and storage containers. I found these, and these are actually technically for soda cans, which we will be using these for sodas, but I'm also going to use them for canned foods. And then I went over to Ross and I found these cereal containers, which we're going to use these for cereal as well as like spaghetti pasta, the larger pasta. And they had these amazing clear bins, and they were definitely cheaper than like Home Goods and TJ Maxx. And I didn't spend a whole lot, and I'm definitely not doing all these beautiful containers all at once because it really can add up. I think I spent around $100 when I was out, even being super budget friendly. So this pantry is definitely not going to be Pinterest worthy or anything like that. It's going to be very, very realistic, shopping at very relatable places like the Dollar Tree and Ross. And I paid about $4 for a cereal container versus, you know, $12 to $14 if you were to go to Target. So I definitely tried to keep it easy on the wallet. So if you guys head over to your local Ross or Dollar Tree, I hope you can also find some of these items. Now, this is the part of the video that is usually my favorite when I watch YouTube organization and like transformation videos. One of my favorite people to watch is ALEAH'S. Let me know if you guys subscribe to her or have watched her videos before. She is like the organizing queen. Like, her stuff she does on a budget and it comes out absolutely amazing, and I always look forward to these portions of her video. It's always satisfying to see what it looks like before and then obviously how it progresses throughout the video, but watching it come all together is seriously so good. So I hope you guys enjoy this part. I'm gonna kind of figure out what I want to do in here, so you guys are gonna see me kind of move things around, and I'm continuing to move things around too, so make sure you guys stick around for upcoming videos because I will have to share with you guys how the pantry is coming along. Like I said, this is definitely like a phase 1 of probably quite a bit of phases as I collect more storage containers and bins to really bring this pantry to life and continue to label things. And then of course I need to go to the store and stock back up. So make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss out on that upcoming content.
Once felt I'm done with the defense, drove back and climbed over your fence, had to show you that I was a mess. So you were shrugging your shoulders, I'm closed off, that's what I told you. Soon enough.
I just wanted to let you guys know that I did wash all of this stuff. I did film it, but at the end of the day, I ended up cutting it out of the video because this video was getting really long. It was going to be around 40 to 45 minutes, and I just think that is way too long. So I cut that part out, but just know that I did wash all these before I put stuff on it. I need to come back and take the time to get the stickers off. I love to use lemon essential oil, but I was so in this and wanted to just get this done. So some of the sticker residue and the parts of the stickers that just don't come off as a whole, I need to come back in here at a later time and get to that and take all that off. It just was not a top priority to me right now because I just wanted to keep moving forward, and this video already is going to probably be over 30 minutes.
We climbed up, yeah, over the hillside, so right, we stood there all wide-eyed, you and I.
Does it look good so far?
Yeah.
Juicy. I've got the cereals in these and the oatmeal. And these are going to be for all your snacks. And then I put mommy and daddy's drinks down there.
Really cool.
Yeah. And then I've got some canned food. But we still have a long way to go. To your old life, not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying heights. Oh, I'm standing on the dizzying heights. Oh. A huge part of budget shopping is sometimes looking at an item and seeing if there's a way that you can change it. I know a lot of people maybe paint things, or in this case you can maybe peel a label off. But I'm going to be filling these jars with rice, and then I'm just going to turn them backwards so you're never going to see the writing on these anyways.
Standing on the dizzying heights. Come out and play. It's Saturday, and I promise I'll love you much better now. The sour taste will wash away, 'cause I promise I'm better now. Wouldn't hold it against you if you say that you don't wanna get close to me, close to what we used to be. But I just feel like dancing. Are you feeling it too? Oh baby, won't you love me? Won't you love me? Won't you love me? Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How it feels, babe. Won't you love me the old kind of new way? Love me like yesterday. I'm sure messed up, not once or twice, but every time you thought that we did alright. But I thought it through, and I'm missing you. And I promise I'm better now. Wouldn't hold it against you if you say that you don't wanna get close to me, close to what we used to be. But I just feel like dancing. Are you feeling it too? Oh baby.
It is so funny when you go through the stuff that you have and maybe you haven't gone through it in a while, the stuff that you discover. I was cracking up, like who knew they made so many different kinds of salt? Like I had like your everyday table salt, I had kosher salt, sea salt, coarse salt. I had it all. So I was kind of fiddling with these and figuring out what to do with them because this isn't something I use every single day. So I decided to take them off of this turntable because I'd rather have the seasonings easier to get to that I use a lot more often. So I put the salt in this other organizing bin and just put it in the corner. And then some of my larger spices that maybe we use for marinades and for barbecues, I also put them in one of those bins because we don't reach for it every single day. We are going to be coming up with an entirely different situation for these alcohol bottles. We are going to end up putting together one of the shelves in my family room in my built-ins. There's no shelf in that bottom cabinet to the right in my family room if you guys are familiar with my channel. And I think we're going to add a shelf so we can put all the alcohol in one place over there versus here in the pantry, but we're going to find a new home for it here in the pantry for now until we can get to that project. So we were just going through everything and putting everything by category, so like tequilas, vodkas, whiskeys, and stuff like that, and just getting it more organized and tucked in and off to the side.
To this, I don't know how to act, don't know how to adapt to this situation. Not used to this, no I'm not, but better let myself give in to love, believe in us no matter what it does to my heart. Not used to this, no I'm not. It was like if we were to waste these moments, the light poets to me.
When I was organizing and labeling the spices earlier in this video, you were probably wondering, what are you going to do with all of the extra spices that didn't fit in the glass containers? And I decided to take one of these extra bins and make a backstock bin, and that way I can refill my spices and seasonings as needed, and they can still look super aesthetically pleasing and I'm not wasting anything.
But better slow it down. Inside my mind is getting all too loud, I get scared. Not used to this, not prepared. Not used to this, not prepared.
Can you even believe this pile of stuff that I'm throwing out between going to the store and cleaning out this pantry? I kind of had an idea this was going to happen, but to actually like see it is still shocking. So I hope this kind of gives you guys an idea of how much unneeded, just bad, spoiled old stuff was shoved into this pantry. It feels so good to be able to throw this out. I also got really lucky because you guys are watching this on a Friday, but I cleaned out this pantry on a Monday, and lucky for me, our trash day is on a Tuesday, so I was able to fill up my trash can, have it dumped the next day, and just have it all gone and have an empty trash can.
You're getting this in my brain. You're getting this in my brain.
I also wanted to add really quickly that this was a very stressful situation, not only for me, but for my husband, because he was at work and then ended up kind of coming home when I was well into this. And it's stressful. We're both people that don't like a lot of like clutter and mess. And to just see everything pulled out of that pantry was insanely overwhelming. So the fact that I got this done in one day, my husband was like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe that you were able to tackle that. I wasn't sure where we were going to eat dinner tonight, but I did it and it was very rewarding. And my husband was like, good job. It came out so amazing and it's only going to continue to get better. But I just wanted to let you guys know this process can be very stressful, especially if you're somebody that gets triggered by a lot of clutter and messes. This pantry looks so much better. You guys will have to let me know what you think down below in the comments. Now, like I said, this is not finished. This is definitely a step one of several steps to come, but I feel like this is such a detailed job that it will all come together with time. So I cannot wait to kind of share this process with you guys. I'm really enjoying this spring cleaning that I've been tackling around my home. We've been doing a lot of deep cleaning. So in case you guys are behind on videos, I will try and link some of my recent ones down below. I also did a really good garage transformation video down below if you guys need more motivation to transform a space in your home. But we're going to be tackling a lot more spring cleaning in here, going through cabinets and closets and rooms, and I'm just so excited to whip this house into shape and get it all nice and organized and finally get everything where it belongs and donate and trash a lot of things that just don't belong. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this one. You'll have to let me know down below in the comments. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I know this was a really detailed video and I hope you guys made it here to the end. And if you did, if you could just leave a smiley face emoji down below in the comments so I know you made it here. Like I mentioned, this was definitely a longer style video, but I so appreciate you guys. And I hope this gave you motivation to tackle maybe your pantry or a closet or a space in your home that has been way overdue, and just showed you guys that it doesn't have to be Pinterest worthy and spend a lot of money. You can use what you already have or head to the Dollar Tree to still transform your space. And also, please do not forget to check out ALEAH'S channel. I will have it linked down below. I know she would be so happy to have you. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll also throw my Instagram handle here on the screen and you can get to know me a little bit better over there. I love you guys and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!